What you're about to see is the work of one woman who was in a scene and seen a need. She decided to fill that need, build roads, create lanes for others to shine, prosper, and simply be with love. She received no awards, no accreditation, no validation from the scene or the city that she was in. Yet she continued to build and push because she simply loved what she does. Her name is DaButtonPusha Who? Pittsburgh Public Service announcement. Just so you all know what JPB is. I represent hip-hop to the fullest, bruh. There's no BS, no sugarcoating on this, man. If you're in a role, play your position. If you're not playing it properly, you can be replaced easy. You don't seem to understand that. My people are stagnant. We don't need more bull crap. Support or fall back. We all struggling out here. And I'm going to tell you one thing for sure, man. I represent hip-hop. I'm not cool with the fact that you're trying to limit our movements. I got a problem with that. My people should be able to move in packs, you know what I'm saying? I represent hip-hop. The culture, the love, the truth, the peace, the freedom, and the justice of hip-hop. You understand what I'm saying? Just us. Now, if you want to go down this road, you will lose. Because I represent hip-hop. Free expression, truth, rawness to the core. Not paper chased and watered down, but from the soul. And if you ain't got a soul, then you can't feel what I say or what I see. But my young people do. So that's what it's about for me. This is freestyle. I'm just gonna talk to you on this one, son, because I don't think you get it, man. I represent hip-hop. JPB is in the building. Hands up if you feel me. JPB is in the building. Hands up if you feel me. JPB is in the building. Hands up if you feel me. Why? Cause I represent JPB. My name is K-Bay. I'm a Pittsburgh, PA native. Born and raised in Homewood by a single mother, along with my big brother David. We were raised Moorish American, and my mother raised us with 5 key principles that defines my life. They are love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Now, as a little child, I've always had the type of spirit that was rambunctious, and I always rebelled against what was standard norm. But I also stood up for the little guy. I was known to have hands. I could fight. And I also had a big mouth. Put all those factors together and you get DaButtonPusha. DaButtonPusha Who?
So who is DaButtonPusha? How can we sum this up?
DaButtonPusha is K-Bay, aka the Constant Grinder, aka JPB INC. I am simply complex.
Yes.
There is no simple sum up to who I am. But I guess the best way I could put it is I'm a life being. I'm a love being.
When you're in an uphill battle in a city and an industry that doesn't want women to be in charge and doesn't want women to set the pace, you gotta be a little bit raw. And everybody says, Buttons, why you so raw, Buttons? Well, sometimes in order to love you, love is tough.
I do what they call, what is the word? Disciplined love? What is the tough love?
Joe Jackson.
I will, yeah. Like, I love Pittsburgh hip hop. I love underground hip hop and the artists. But if you are not playing your position, I have to let you know. At some point, we can't just keep settling for what people are doing to our scene. do that somewhere else. But we've been through a lot here, trying to keep our hip hop scene alive.
Hold up, read. All right. So a lot of y'all might not know this about me, but I started out as a DJ. Now, DJs have always been something that was like strong in my life. When I was young, my mother used to throw the dopest house parties. And I remember being like this little tyke sneaking downstairs with all the other children, and they were sneaking to get potato chips and little hugs and whatever we could scrounge up as children to eat while we upstairs playing. But me, I was looking at the DJ. And this guy, I mean, my cousin Buddy B was the DJ, and he was with this dude Aubrey. And I mean, they would have it rocking. Everybody was dancing, and he'd say ho, and everybody say ho. And I'm like under the table, like, oh, I don't know what that is, but that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Just amazed me. So as I got older, I began to take I had a vast collection of tapes, and I would take the best songs off of these tapes and make mixtapes. And I would go over to Aiken Quality Cuts, which was managed by Batman at the time. Shout out to Batman. And Keith the Barber. Shout out Keith the Barber. And Keith would always buy my mixtapes, always. So one day he goes, hey, K-Bay, you should get some turntables. You would do good on them. I said, all right. So, I saved up my little Skrilla. Go downtown to the electric store, and I buy me these Technics, these heavy, I mean, they were heavy. Me and my son Aubrey, we on a 71D, bringing these 2 Technics in the mixer home on the bus. I didn't even touch the things for like 2 months because I thought I was going to break them. I spent all this money. So finally, word got out that I had these turntables. And DJ Super C, shout out DJ Super C, Pittsburgh phenomenal DJ. He said, come on over, Buttons. Well, K-Bay at the time. Come on over. I'll teach you how to work them. So he taught me how to work these turntables. I knew a little bit. And no, I still didn't know much about it. Anywho, a friend of mine, Deshaun, found out I had these turntables and that I thought I could DJ. And Deshaun had this show coming up, and he needed a DJ. So he comes up, he's like, come on, KB, that's how you say, KB, come on, you gotta DJ my show. And I'm like, he's like, listen, all you gotta do is get up there, cut, scratch, and you got it. He challenged me, and that's exactly what I did. Real hip hop is over here. Real hip hop. Real hip hop. I love hip hop, love it. I mean, back in the day, I would go to sleep listening to WPTS, and you knew it was time to go to school because at 6 a.m. you would hear DJ Black Steel, wake up! Oh, scared the crap out of you. But it was hip hop, you know what I mean? I love hip hop. The first time I seen a hip hop show, I was 13 years old. KRS-One, D-Nice, Miss Melody came to the Coliseum in Pittsburgh, PA, down in Homewood. I did everything I could to get to that show. You know what I'm saying? And D-Nice comes out and he's kicking it on the turntable. You know, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. And then Miss Melody comes out and she's rocking it. You know, she got this smooth sway with her. She's kicking it, and the crowd is kind of smooth swaying and rocking it with her. But when KRS-One comes out, oh man, the crowd went bananas. And I'm in the back and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know what that is, but I want to do that. I want the crowd to feel my music the way they did with D-Nice. Rock with me the way they rock with Miss Melody, with the energy that they rock with KRS-One.
My opinion, in my personal opinion, in knowing Buttons for years, her most marketable asset was always her. There's nothing that she's ever thrown, there's nothing that she's ever done that I've gone to for the event. I've always gone for her, whether it be to see her MC, as in be a host, to see her rap, to see her, you know, video and interview, like she always brings the energy to the room.
When I go out with my camera, I feel so good. And I want the people that I encounter to feel as good as I feel. I want people that I encounter to understand that they are just as important as I am. I'm not better than no one, and no one is better than me. So I do my best to greet every single person that I can when I walk into a room. I think it creates a good vibe, a nice energy. I love to see people smile, have a good time, and enjoy the atmosphere that they are in.
I blame it on the government and say it on the radio. I have a devil in my infrared scope. Every president we ever had lied. 'Cause I don't give a motherfucker.
My goal is to spread love and respect to everyone that I encounter. Whether we are friends or foes, we still came out to do the same thing, and that is push our brands and show a little bit of love and smile. The button pusher was in the room, and you knew it.
You hear my voice? And we in Pittsburgh at a hip hop show? What the fuck is going on? What's up, Pittsburgh? Hey, what's up? What's up, Pittsburgh? What's up? Hold up. I'm disappointed, I must say. I'm a 20-year vet of Pittsburgh hip hop, and if y'all sit down at a hip hop show, I'm fucking disappointed, cause I don't come out underground no more that much, but I gotta come check on my babies, and apparently y'all need a hip hop that's in.
Yeah.
So I need everybody over here to say ho. Say ho. Say ho. Say ho. Y'all getting there. Goodness gracious, y'all getting there.
I don't want that just for myself. I want that for every local artist that dare touches the mic and can rock a crowd. And I want them to want that. So I'm gonna push you. Button pushing. I'm gonna push your buttons to push yourself. Hold up, read. I always get asked this question. How did you get the name Button Pusher? Alright, so I used to work with a young man by the name of Ogami. He was like this beat extraordinaire, and he was also like this computer geek. He knew everything. And when I began to try to learn computers and how to do music with them, I would continually break stuff all the time. I always broke stuff. I hit the wrong button all the time, so I would have to call Ogami, and he would just come, just a big gentleman, come and fix my computers all the time. So one time he says, you know, I'm just gonna call you the Button Pusher, because all you do is sit down here and press buttons and break stuff, and this is just gonna be Just Pressing Buttons production, because that's all you do. And a few years later, I called him on it and said, Ogami, I need a logo. He said, what you need a logo for, KB? I said, I need a logo for JPB, Just Pressing Buttons Productions, and the Button Pusher. He said, you got it. I solidified when I did an open mic after being interviewed at an event, Entertainment Live through
They were a great bunch of people, Kim L, KL, Blue, just a great bunch of people who interviewed me, and I went over. Eventually I began to spit, and when I got finished, this elder came up to me and said, "Your name's DaButtonPusha?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Yeah, that's the right name for you, keep it." But my name would be nothing without my brother Ash. He gave me press where no one else would give me any press coverage. He would come cover everything I did. This brother came and interviewed me from crib to basement to shows to make sure people knew not only who JPB were, but who DaButtonPusha was. So that's how I got my name. And that's how I got etched in stone in the city of Pittsburgh.
My name is DaButtonPusha. My name is DaButtonPusha. Oh man, representing J, JPB TV out here. My name is DaButtonPusha, representing JPB and representing JPB and representing JPB TV. Oh man, representing JPB TV out here. JPB TV out here. JPB TV out here. Oh man, representing JPB TV out here. JPB TV out here. JPB TV out here. My name is DaButtonPusha, representing JPB and representing JPB and representing JPB. And my name is DaButtonPusha, representing JPB and representing JPB and representing JPB. Thank you, Baltimore.
There were dope shows given by dope people with no media. Everyone was a star with us. Rising stars, veterans, hood, and all needed media.
I got notes, man. Oh man, y'all, I don't think y'all really understand what's about to go on here, man. Say one hood, JPB.
I like that, bro. A lot of people like that.
It humbled you, bro.
Yes. You know, keeps me grounded. You like that?
I like that, cause I'm sure people stay grounded.
Let me say this. But JPB has been doing this for a very long time, you know, and I just I'm proud to see her growth.
This is a blessing, you know what I'm saying? You don't just get to walk and see Kelly Mace texting. You don't get to do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is not normal. You know what I'm saying? This is special. You know what I'm saying?
For real underground hip-hop. I'm gonna put ya on the spot. If y'all think your flows is hot, visit jpbtv.com. jpbtv.com.
How did JPB TV come about? JPB TV came about simply because I felt like I was in a transition from PCTV doing television over there and doing a lot of work at PCTV and looking at their newsletters and going, gee, they never feature me. Meanwhile, I have like 3 TV shows over here. Like, people thought I owned PCTV. And I'm going, well, you know, as much as I love PCTV and what I was able to accomplish there, I felt like if people think I own PCTV, maybe I should do my own TV. And actually, it was going to be called JPB TV because everything I did at the time was JPB, which stands for Just Pressing Buttons Productions. So I made JPB TV because I felt like independent artists in the city of Pittsburgh and abroad needed a media, one that was for them, just about them. And that was the mission, to create a media that covered independent artists. And that's what I did. So that's why JPB TV came into existence. And it thrived because we really made an effort to get out to shows, do recaps of shows, do Can I Get a 16 at shows or Think You're Hot at shows. We traveled, just a lot of stuff to push to the point where my name ended up becoming the Constant Grinder, DaButtonPusha, aka the Constant Grinder, because I was always pushing this JPB, and whoever was involved in it, it was always about everybody who supported JPB. We was going to put you on, we were going to play your video, we were going to find a way to showcase you, and we were going to run that on our own media so that there were no biases, there were no handouts or kickbacks or any of that. This was raw, real, underground hip-hop / indie music, and that's what we represented, JPB TV.
basement. Yes, we know all about the haters. Looking for the grinders, the builders. JPB Nation, JPB Nation. Just keep doing what you're doing. Uplift. Just keep doing what you're doing. Build shit. Just keep doing what you're doing. Uplift. Just keep doing what you're doing. Build shit. Just keep doing what you're doing. K-Bay just keeps doing what she doing. K-Bay just keep doing what she doing. Uplift. Just keep doing what she doing. Build shit. K-Bay come through. JPB reppin', slowly brewing a powerful weapon. Legions from the underground will protect where I'm stepping. Showing real love to voices you rejected. Grinding overdrive, nothing less expected from those real ones who overstand my methods. Break it down, Honey J, something more eclectic. You ain't never heard type hip hop that push you to respect it. My build game, major me. Trying to get my number like major scene. New prototype, major theme. Own industry, major dreams. Now I'm major team. Gotta grind strong like major league. Push, push till we make them scream. Nation, just keep doing what you're doing. Uplift, just keep doing what you're doing. Build shit, just keep doing what you're doing. Uplift, just keep doing what you're doing. Build shit, just keep doing what you're doing. K-Bay just keeps doing what she doing. K-Bay just keep doing what she doing. Uplift, just keep doing what she doing. Build shit. One verse banger. Underground basement music. 2013.
Shout out to the Button Pusher for coming through the plug.
Hey, it's your girl PK, the building fair for life in this motherfucker. What's good, Button Pusher? Let's get it.
JPB, what's up, B?
Definitely know this young lady, Button Pusher. She's in the basement. First making beats on one turntable.
Like, I don't have any gats. I don't have a whole clique, just a camera and light with me. Let's go. My name is the Button Pusher. I run the show. For real, that was freestyle, but I'm gonna spit some written because that's what the fuck y'all doing, yo.
Hey, you gotta go to other people's shows. You can't just go to downtown Bronx where you see a bunch of kids and go, here's my show. You gotta go and show love to another show. That's why you see the grinder at everybody's show as much as I can promoting.
Not only that, but your MySpace promotion ain't doing shit. It ain't doing shit. You gotta hand-to-hand, motherfuckers. Give somebody your flyer. Tell them to come out to your motherfucking show. You know what I'm saying?
Part 2 of promoting.
Tell them to buy them CDs, man.
Part 2 of promoting. Have some motherfucking product. Don't be afraid to give some away. They might actually listen to it. You can't say come pay $10 and see me perform and pay $10 for my CD and for my shirt and for my drawers. You gotta give some shit away. Hard to read. I'm gonna write a book.
Go ahead, write a book.
Part 3 of promotion. You have to be friendly. You have to be dressed nicely. You have to be groomed. So when you walk up to a person, they like, come and see you. You gotta have some presence about yourself. You know what I'm saying? Part 4. Tell me you know the Button Pusher.
I'm the Button Pusher. JPB TV, shit's crazy. You know I hold you down every time somebody call me and say, yo, what's going on in the underground? I mean, real MCs, where can they perform? Send them to you. You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother.
What it is.
Thank you.
Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings. We're gonna go fuck with some.
Button Pusher in the building, my bad.
I'm sorry.
My bro
That's all I needed, baby.
baby. You know what I mean? We in the building.
That's what's good. Shut.
Button Pusher all day, every day.
Get the fuck out of here. Yo, get the fuck out of here, Juggernaut.
Motherfucking juggernaut in this shit, you know what I mean? North Coast, JPP motherfucking TV is in my motherfucking hometown, nigga. What? 012 stand up, 724 stand up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my people. Y'all niggas think this in the motherfucking building. Right here.
From Pittsburgh to Brooklyn,
Delaware, Maryland, and DC.
You know what I'm saying? Shouts to JPB TV for coming down to Youngstown from Pittsburgh.
I'm with the button pusher. We handling that business.
And holding it down on behalf of Dirty Mac INC, which is my label. I'm the CEO, youngest CEO in Cleveland. Shout out to Pittsburgh.
Let's go see who's in the building. Yes, must be.
White girls, black girls, black girls, hot girls, fat girls.
Y'all gotta understand, we ain't just Pittsburgh based. We keep trying to tell y'all we doing the damn thing. We got goddamn magazine, we got JPB TV. Where the fuck is we at? We in Erie, PA. Where the fuck is y'all at? Pittsburgh, PA. Y'all need to get with the movement and get this shit. Make sure y'all check out goddamn JPB TV. Oh shit, I forgot. JPB Radio. Get on that motherfucking mixtape. This shit's hot. She's out in the clubs distributing that shit. We in Erie. This shit could be banging in the Erie right now.
She said she ain't saying nothing, she ain't got nothing to say, and Buns don't care, Buns gonna mess with her anyway, so just tell us what your name is.
Rochelle.
Hi, Rochelle. You having fun down here at the door?
No.
Shout out to Buttons. God bless that girl.
JPB TV's in effect, full effect. Pittsburgh is the biz and JPB is holding it down.
You know what I'm saying? We'll be playing. I said we was coming out full force this time. I told y'all that, right? Let's go. Told her.
JPB TV. This is Miss Pretty P.
Red Shades, repping Boston, Mass.
Yo, this is what I got to go.
You gotta make it do what it do.
This is not takes out here.
Anything else is uncivilized.
This is the messenger. JPB, original, if you don't know.
JPB non-stop.
Show 'em what a grind is. Show 'em how to grind. Show 'em what a grind is. Show 'em how we grind it.
Rapping JPB non-stop.
Show 'em what a grind is. Show 'em how to grind. Show 'em what a grind is. Show 'em how we grind it.
Hello, this is JPBTV.com. JPB TV all day.
My girl Button for getting us back in front of screen.
DaButtonPusha on the beat.
JPB TV.
JPB TV.
Thank you, JPB.
Sure, what's up, Buttons? DaButtonPusha.
JPB.
This is the spiritual one. AKA the president. Yeah, it is Button Pusha.
Exactly, that's why Button do what she do. She spread love from the beginning.
I don't know who this is.
Y'all don't know Pittsburgh hip hop.
JPB TV. JPB put us on.
JPB.
You know what I'm saying? JPB TV. So y'all check it out right now.
Wise intelligent. Can I get 16?
Master A, can I get a 16?
Zara, can I get a 16?
Craig G, can I get a 16?
JPB, man, Stormy, Woo the Kid, Woo the King, man. Out here with the squad and the bird, man. Niggas don't even come to the Homewood, man. That niggas get serious, man. I'm out here thugging. Niggas know what's up, man. Real squad shit, man. Real squad shit only, man. Squad.
Yo, we here right now with the Button Pusher. Yo, she's a legend in the city, straight up. I personally think you're a legend. You've done so much for the hip hop community in the city. But you started off on Channel 21 with the Ripple Effect. Could you talk a little bit about that? How you got started, and who was your first groups like you worked with on that show?
Oh, well, personally, every time someone asks me how I first got started, I have to give props out to Khalil Lee. He had a show called Recognize at the time. He was on PCTV. And this young brother was so excitable with this camera. And one day he seen me performing somewhere and he videotaped it. And he followed me. After that, he just followed me for probably about another 6 months, and then he said, "Do you want to do my TV show?" "Do I want to do your TV show?" "Hell yeah, I want to do your TV show." So I was so excited. I go over and do his TV show. And I'm like, "How'd you do this?" He's like, "Go ask them." And after that, it was on. He said, "Think of something that you know that you want to do and get it done." So the ripple effect, the concept of that, the reason why I called it the ripple effect is because if you take a small pebble and you drop it into a pond of water, it creates a ripple, and that ripple, continues on throughout the water. And if it's strong enough, it becomes a wave. And that was the whole point of the ripple effect, to get independent artists, hip-hop artists, especially from the city of Pittsburgh, an opportunity, because what I found was me being a female artist, me being an older female artist, and me being an older female artist that wouldn't take off my clothes or be bitch hoeing and sucking dick on it, seriously, at that time, I couldn't get a stage. I just could not get a stage. They would not give me a stage. Nobody was trying to hear what if I could perform, they wouldn't even give me a chance to perform. So I made one.
Yeah, one day I was at the crib watching The Ripple Effect, right? And it was the number at the end of the show, so I called up. And I'll never forget, Todd the Buttons, I think it was 3 days later, Todd, and she actually booked me on her show. Now, mind you, when she booked me on her show, she never heard me rap, never seen me perform. Okay, I could have got up there and did polka music. She didn't. But she gave me a shot to be on the Ripple Effect. And, being a part of this local hip-hop community, they don't show you love and support. They really don't show you support, particularly when you're coming up in the game. Okay, like the most that they'll do for you is ridicule you, laugh at you, and don't take you seriously. But Buttons, giving me a shot, and I've seen the other artists that she's worked with over the years, she will give you a shot. She will give you an opportunity to put yourself out there, which a lot of people won't. And she did not charge me a cent. It was free. And during that time, I can say this, during that time in my life, I actually needed that. I needed that. I needed that love shot. And, like the first time I met her, I've heard the name JPB. I finally met her. She treated me with respect as a human being, as an artist, and ever since then, we've been cool. And the one thing, I could say to Buttons is I owe you a deep debt of gratitude. I owe you something that I know I could never pay you back. And trust me, I'm gonna try to, but I know I can't, because it was just the honesty and the respect. Sometimes when you get honesty and respect from somebody, it's hard to repay. But the only thing I can do is, from what she gave me, that opportunity, I have to give it to someone else. The ripple effect.
JPB.
Sing a song with me. Sing a song with me. Raise up, hip hop, 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 raise up. Hold on, let me hear you say hip hop. Hip hop. Say hip hop. Hip hop. We at the hip hop buffet series. The hip hop buffet. The hip hop buffet series. We at the hip hop buffet. Come on, we at the hip hop buffet. We gotta tell them where we at. Where we at?
You want to see an old girl smile? Say Hip Hop Buffet Series. The funnest series I've ever done up to this point. I've done a lot of stuff, but the Hip Hop Buffet Series is always going to be something that makes me smile, because it did exactly what I envisioned that it would do. The vision was, I wanted to bring people from every neighborhood, bring people from other cities that were in distraught neighborhoods that did hip hop, to a neutral place in our city, feed them, and straight rock out with them. And I wanted to encompass so many age groups in that process. And that's exactly what we did.
First off, I'd like to let y'all know we back again for the JPB. You know what I'm saying? Hip Hop Buffet.
Hip Hop Buffet.
It's going down.
It's going down.
Say it again.
It's going down.
Say it again.
It's going down.
All right.
I wish I could recreate. I know that I can't. I'm glad that I can't. But for the time, it was what it was, and it was beautiful. I mean, we fed people real food. I'm not talking chicken fingers in the corner. My cooks cooked real food, homemade food. We had people that hadn't left their hoods in years come be at this show. We had North Side, South Side, East Side, West Side, all at the Shadow Lounge in the middle of East Liberty. We had Chicago, we had Detroit, we had people from Memphis drive up and do this show. We even had Curtis Blow do the Hip Hop Buffet series.
What's up, people? Coming from Staten Island, New York. My name is NY Orr.
Prospect, got my boy Magic right here.
This is Bo all the way from Detroit.
Something that I will always value and I will always treasure because it brought people together.
Uncle David, he's doing over there.
I'm not playing. Hey, Brad Swift, I see this on TV or the internet, I'ma sue your mom.
You gonna
hear this, King? I'm suing JPB because of my butthead nephew don't want to listen. And we do this.
What are you doing?
Y'all play GPN took it in. We took it in,
Now let me tell you how it really is. I had to beat 5 kids and 2 mothers tonight.
What's up? Rocking up my show. I really can't slow freestyle, but I try. I really come real down, but you ain't down. Talk shit on my shit all the time. I'm violent. I'm not violent. I'm peaceful, but it's this shit. I'm not the dawn.
It ain't really about that for me, honey. It's really about having these folks shine and get their grind on. Just like me, I be the button pusher, aka the constant grinder. PGH is just reminder, hip hop is in the house. What's up, y'all? The button pusher representing JPB at the Hip Hop Buffet, the first show of the series.
JP motherfucking B.
Volume 4 has come to an end. Memphis rocked it, Detroit rocked it, Pittsburgh rocked it. It's 3 different freaking time zones. So when we all came together, it shows how we fuck, man. So the basis of all the ranting that you've seen me do in this DVD is this. Get your shit together, Pittsburgh. If other people are willing to come here and do this, I want you. Hip-hop is not dead. As long as my heart beats, hip-hop will never be dead. And as long as his heart beats, hip-hop will never be dead. My heart beat, hip-hop will never be dead.
Yeah.
That's coming from Memphis.
Memphis in the building.
She make this shit happen for us.
Remember that shit. Remember that shit. We from
There wasn't no guns, there wasn't no knives, there wasn't no fighting, there wasn't no violence. I'm sick of y'all telling me that we can't do this. Look at these different kinds of people. All these different kinds of people in one fucking place. Tell me we can't do this. Y'all fucking scared. Stop being scared of each other. Kind of fuck outside. It's a wrap. This has been another installment of the Hip Hop Buffet series, July 1st, 2007. It's been documented. We made our story. What y'all do with it?
Bragging rights is going down. Shadow Lounge. Get at me, jpbtv.com for the commercials. You know we run a commercial on BET. Get at us. You know how we do. We're just strong with this. We go so strong with this. Mugs get mad. Don't get mad. Get glad. Scratch up and keep moving. You know what I mean? Keep moving. JPB.
The Hip Hop Buffet series continues Sunday, August 5th, Shadow Lounge, 5972 Bomb Boulevard, East Liberty. Doors open at 7. Free food, 8 at the door.
I mean, I pushed this thing. I pushed it. We had DVDs. I still have some of the DVDs. We put together a compilation album, Hip Hop Buffet series compilation. One of the star shows for the Hip Hop Buffet Series was always in October, and it was always the all-female Hip Hop Buffet Series showcase.
JPB is the call out. We searching nationwide for the hottest underground film scenes to compete for bragging rights. The all-female Hip Hop Buffet Bragging Rights Showcase.
Peace, what's up? It's your girl, Kelly Mays. Hip Hop Buffet Series, I feel real good about it. Nocturnal, the company, my company, sponsors it every year. So far, not every year, this year. And I think it's a great thing. I think it's a good opportunity for Pittsburgh artists to get out there. There isn't a lot of stages out in Pittsburgh so far for hip hop. I think it's a really important thing. DaButtonPusha, big ups to her for getting us together. JPB is doing their thing. She's doing her thing. And making sure that everybody gets a voice in Pittsburgh.
Peace, my name is Misery, M to the Z to the E-R-Y. We at the Hip Hop Buffet. Peace to the DaButtonPusha.
This is Purple Dame here representing the Hip Hop Buffet Series, Ladies Edition. I'm repping Chicago.
All Hustles Entertainment. What's going on, y'all? My name is Lady Hami. I represent Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Big house, style,
wisdom.
We out here in Pittsburgh. One more year, y'all.
Buttons.
Yes, shout out.
Glad to be a part again of another all-female show. Much love to K-Bay for working so hard. Much needed in Pittsburgh, and she represents every time. So, hey, this is Quaylin.
What's up, everybody? My name is Ange 13, ANG 13, all the way from Chicago, Illinois.
What's up, Pittsburgh? I'm Gemini. I'd just like to introduce you to my grandmother, Gloria Williams. She's going to be having this performance, doing this performance, I should say, with us.
Hey, y'all. This is a DaButtonPusha production. I know y'all singing on the ripple effect. Let it be known. This world is your own. You went out in this level, let it bring your bad home. See, life is a struggle. I do, I see through. Sometimes happiness will bring a little bit trouble. Let it be known.
We made sure women got a stage, and that was not really occurring in the city of Pittsburgh. There were some people doing a few things for women, but we were consistent at that time. It was phenomenal. When I say all female, I meant all female. Female DJ, female host, female MC. There has only been one male that's ever got on stage out of all female hip hop buffet series, and that was Lua Proc. And that was because he was on stage with Nina Ross at the time, R.I.P. Nina Ross. And she needed to have him there. Put it like that.
Yeah, I hit these whole girls like they paralyzed. It's the truth, like when they look in the mirror, I don't lie. And I ain't but these hoes keep on calling the fans. All these hoes are be getting all that talk in the hood. And I don't understand why they mad. I'm the realest fraud that they seen us. I think it's good. I'm the realest fraud that they seen us. I think it's good. I'm the realest fraud that they seen us. Try to get up on some things, but these hoes keep on calling the law.
A lot of us have different jobs that we need to do with the crafts that we have, and I always felt that my job in hip-hop was a gatherer, to bring people together and put them in front of different avenues of music, because music is that powerful to me. And I also wanted to break the monotony of certain types of groups getting on stage in Pittsburgh. I felt like we had a whole bunch of movements going on at the time in Pittsburgh, and they were strong movements and they were awesome movements, but they were segregated movements. If you was a backpacker MC, you only got on stage with the backpackers and you needed to be cool with them. If you were a conscious, for lack of a better term, MC, you only got on stage with the conscious MCs and you better be cool with them. If you were a gangster, you very rarely got a stage. And the unique thing about the Hip Hop Buffet series was we put all those different types of groups on stage at each show. And each show had 4 or 5 different flavors of hip hop music. And each show had different artists. You could not repeat a Hip Hop Buffet series show within a 1-year period. You can only do the show one time in a series until the next year. And what came of that was the Hip Hop Buffet Awards.
This is about how y'all rock. You get nominated, video clips going online, and the people going online watching those video clips and voting for you. So if y'all really some grinders, y'all got out there and y'all push that. Somebody watch how you perform and say, oh yeah, I'm feeling you. So when we do get into announcing the winners, people who won are people who got their grind on and people who rocked hard. It's not one way or another, it's both, it's combined. Because any of y'all know, y'all artists, you know, in order to be an effective artist, you can't just be a rapper. You gotta be a promoter, you gotta be a spokesperson, you gotta be your own media source. You gotta get out here and push. If you really want somebody to do it for you, you're gonna be SOL, real rap. So that's what the Hip Hop Buffet Series of Awards are about.
Peace, y'all. This is Joy Brown at the Hip Hop Buffet Show, JPB. We're sitting here with a whole bunch of veterans in the other room about to get up there and do their thing. I love doing stuff for JPB because, you know, the button pushers are grinding. And, you know, we're all trying to get somewhere and trying to do things, and that's a lot of motivation. And, Kay, we appreciate that for real. For sure, you know, it's inspirational to me. You know, there's a lot of people doing things. These artists are out here, they're grinding hard, they're trying to get their stuff out there, and we need some inspiration. So, yeah, this is beautiful.
A lot of people always say, why did you stop, Buttons? Why did you quit? I didn't quit, I evolved. And what I wanted people to understand was everything kind of runs its course. The Shadow Lounge was changing. The PCTV was changing, and even though I was developing my own network, I hadn't got it to the point where I could stream shows because I didn't have a building. So I seen that things were changing, and it didn't correspond well with the plans that I had for what I wanted to do going forward. I spent a lot of finance doing the things that I do. During those times, I spent a lot of finance, and you know, I didn't get it back. I went through so many emotions doing these shows and learning the business and learning that you can't just go out here and give love. It's a business. Don't just give love and think you're going to get it back in this business. You know, it was just an investment into people. It was an investment into what I love, which was hip hop, and it was an investment in our scene and myself as well. It gave me an opportunity to always have a stage, even though I didn't rock every single Hip Hop Buffet Series show. I wanted to develop something that had class, it had taste, it didn't tax you, and it also had rules. The Hip Hop Buffet Series shows had rules for the artists that were there, for the people who attended, for the venue owner. Everybody was held to a standard. Everybody was held to a high standard. And we made sure that everybody knew their job. If you were the DJ, you were the DJ. You weren't the DJ and the host. The host was the host, the DJ was the DJ, the door person was the door person. They weren't security, they were the door person. The barmaid was the barmaid, the cook was the cook. Everybody had a position and everybody played their position flawlessly. And I thank everybody that was ever a part of that. I love y'all for that because the crowd knew it. The crowd knew it was something that was well organized. The crowd appreciated it. The crowd never disrespected that show. Everybody that was ever involved in it, I love y'all to death. Like, shout out to Justin for believing in my idea. When I took it to him at the Shadow Lounge, he said, let's do it. And I did it. We did that. We did that, y'all. I could talk about that show forever. I could talk about the Hip Hop Buffet Series forever. I mean, it was just a phenomenal time in Pittsburgh hip hop. Anybody that was ever a part of that knows exactly what I'm talking about and knows what I'm smiling about. And if you missed it, you just missed it.
JPB. Listen, all my people with the button, put your hands up. All my people with the button, put your hands up.
Shadi Laser. I am the founder of Managed Path Solutions. I'm also a mentor for SCORE, which is the consulting arm of the Small Business Administration. I want to tell you about the great work of Kay. Kay is a phenomenal visionary in the areas of digital media, journalism, audio engineering, and mentoring. I've had the opportunity to partner with her company on plenty of occasions, including expanding the reach of her network to the greater Maryland and Washington, D.C. regions, which extended her message to over 400,000 households on cable television. Kay is professional. Kay is forward-thinking and dedicated to delivering the highest value for her clients and her partners. I highly recommend her services in the areas of digital media, journalism, and audio engineering for your business growth and development.
What's up? This is Will, aka DJ Rampage. On my lunch break, I just wanted to say what's up to K-Bay, aka DaButtonPusha. I want to send some love. I appreciate everything that you've been doing for years for the Pittsburgh hip hop community. And I want to tell you to keep going. You are appreciated. I know behind the scenes work is often underappreciated, but there are people who appreciate you and recognize and acknowledge all the hard work that you're doing for us. So keep going, keep pushing, and much love and respect to you.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Honey Blunt, HB, the Rockstar Shorty. Today, I want to show some love to my girl, Buttons, the Button Pusher, all the way out in Pittsburgh. Now, not only does this woman provide a platform for indie artists like myself to showcase their talent, but she's so dedicated to the young women of today, to these young girls growing up. She's motivating them. She's inspiring them to be successful in life. That's what I love about you, the Button Pusher. So, blunt love to you all the way from the West Coast to Pittsburgh. We support you. We appreciate you. Keep doing what you do. Blunt ENT.
This is Khalil Lee. I'm here at JPB TV, Grind City TV, what it is today. I'm here just sending my congratulations, my sincere, strong, sincere congratulations to K-Bay. She's done a wonderful job with the gifts and talents and the resources that she's had over the last 15 plus years, 20 plus years in entertainment and arts industry. I know her, I've met her on the artist platform, on the entertainment platform, and she showed and had a vibrance about her. She had a earth energy, a quality, and it was genuine. And her music and her performances and her collaboration and everything that she did, it embodied what artistry should be. It was the epitome of full artistry, media, everything, production, and it's very rare you find all that in just one individual, and someone that has so much passion in the city and in the state, and in a time and a generation of people that are lost and that don't really have a focus or don't have a goal in life. It's very important to keep and stick around and build with people that have that type of focus and passion for their own gifts as well as others. So I say I really commend you. I salute you, and I thank you for all the wonderful years that you contributed to all of us in arts and industry and media throughout all industries of life and all these states and places that your feet are going to walk. Everyone's going to be really encouraged by you. So continue to stay focused and strong, and remember to keep on pushing those buttons, because that's what I would tell you all the time. And you definitely push the right buttons, and make no mistake about it, you are walking in your full lane, your full destiny. And I'm absolutely proud of you, and there's nothing more that I can say to you but just continue to keep that passion, and you always have my support. All right? Love you always, and I'm always here for you. Take care. Peace.
So let me tell you a little bit about the Button Pusher. If you ever came across the Button Pusher, if you ever had a conversation with the Button Pusher, you knew in your soul that you were speaking to a genuine human being. I spoke on love and I practiced it. I did things that were just. I gave people the freedom to say what was on their mind through our media. I did things as truthfully as I could. And everything I've done was peaceful. Those were the 5 principles my mother taught me. And that's what I live by to this day. I am a passionate woman. I'm a strong woman. I'm a beautiful woman. And I am an evolving woman. And none of that will change because I'm dropping my name, the Button Pusher. The only thing that is changing is K-Bay, the woman, the CEO, is growing. I'm not just a rapper. I'm not just a producer. I am so much more than that. And now I have an opportunity to share more of my gifts and my talents to the world and help teach my young people. It's always been my goal. It will always be my goal to teach and employ young people. I'm not quitting. There's no quitting me. Just growth. So what's next for me? Grind City, baby.
Talking about she been around 20 years. You shrivel up in 20 years. You ain't no Billboard maps. What are you doing?
Look, I furiously evolving. I'm not a problem, there'll be no solving. I am solution with no delusion. Raw hip hop, no pollution. Who in the building? Show your deuce then. Better yet your J's. This is K-Bay, Grind City, yo. Nor a friend or foe. Call it neutral. Yo, we all can blow. If we get together and push. If we get together and push. If we get together and push. Call the button pusher to push. If we get together and push. We got Grind City, so let's push. And JPB, so let's push. Call the button pusher to push.
412-475-8313.
Shameless plug.
Speaking on the lives of the people in these hoods beyond the gunshots. In our residence, I represent something heaven sent. A sister standing strong in the culture with intelligence. I grab the mic and ride the rhythm like a bike. When dumb dudes proceed to speak stupid, I spit life. I'm go pursuing at age 33, like Patrick Ewing. You'll be stuck like glue when you listen close to what I'm doing. We are talking a true life hip-hop. Words, survival here is a must in the bird. You can get beat on the streets and on the stage you'll get served. Undeserved recognition goes to clowns of all sorts who just picked up the mic and played the sport of making words match like the cat in the hat. While the button push administrates the blue with the bat. I don't rap for the sake of Ritalin. I'd rather live page with my rays so you can feel the adrenaline. Drown the MCs off in the thoughts that I be swimming in. Masculine lies mixed with a vibe from a feminine. Point perspective for rockin' live, mic controlling. They recognize the rhythm of the beat dropping. Gun popping come to a halt when we're talking. They stop and give us props cause they know a true live hip-hopper. In the city of the PGA still, babies is dying, claiming they keeping it real. Yeah, just that. JPB represent real hip-hop. Represent. We want to send shots to everybody who's